we are group Alex. Okay, so we're going to talk about how energy crisis can can lead to how extreme weather can lead to energy crisis. So at first, first of all, I would like to talk about the definition of energy crisis. So an energy crisis or energy shortage is also known as energy shortage. It's any significant bottleneck in the supply of energy resources to an economy. And that's the definition. And there are 4 reasons for energy crisis. And one of the main reasons for an energy crisis is an imbalance between energy supply and demand. If the demand for energy exceeds the available supply, it can strain the existing infrastructure and can lead to shortages. This can occur due to rapid population growth, industrial expansion, or inefficient energy management. And the second reason is depletion of limited resources. Many energy sources such as fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas are limited resources that are being depleted over time. As these sources become rare, extracting them becomes more challenging and expensive. This can result in higher energy prices, limited availability, and potential energy crisis.
I have a question though. When you say fossil fuel, coal, etc., it sounded to me as if fossil fuel is one thing,
Yes.
and coal is another thing, and natural gas is also another thing. But is that what you meant?
I mean, these resources are all limited.
Okay.
Yeah, they are separated.
So, but actually, coal, natural gas, and oil all belong to fossil. They are fossil fuels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Fossil
right.
fuels include all those.
Yes.
But when you say it, it sounded like fossil fuel is something other than coal.
Oh.
But actually, when you really think about it, coal or tan, is it fossil? Are they fossil? Yeah. They are. Coal are trees that's been buried underground for so long, and with pressure it becomes coal. And oil, of course, so natural gas, same thing. So fossil fuel are coal, natural gas.
So yeah, that's the second reasons. And
You're not going to talk about the third reason?
time issues.
Time. Oh. Okay, good job. Please, a round of applause. I know. Yeah.
And I'm Alex, and
Alex.
Chen Feng.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And I'm going to talk about extreme weather. And extreme weather, I'm going to talk about the definition. And extreme weather obviously refers to weather conditions that are significantly different from usual or average conditions. And they are characterized by intensity, duration, and frequency. And these weather conditions include hurricanes and droughts and tornadoes, floods, extreme heat, whatever, etc., etc. And the main effects of extreme weather can include lots of social issues, including, there are a few points I've written in my script. And the first one is physical destruction of homes and infrastructure, with obviously natural disasters. Lots of homelands and households will be destroyed, and there will be no places for the refugees to stay. And the second and similar to the first point, displacement of people. They have no backup plans. And third, economic losses. And business and industry can suffer significant losses due to the damage to their property, and including one of the most biggest reasons in Miami right now, the insurance issues.
Insurance.
Yes, lots of insurance companies in Miami right now are enduring suffering from the big loss that they couldn't afford.
Yeah.
And
Going bankrupt?
yes, they've started, I forgot when, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, they've started to lend money to compensate the ones who didn't get paid from the insurance.
Right.
And for the loss of life, and of course, with such a big disaster which couldn't be predicted, there must be lives being taken. And yeah, that's the end of my presentation.
Okay. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Everybody get a round of applause. I don't mind.
All right, and of course, because this is my presentation,
Yes.
this is my PowerPoint, so I do more research than that, and I'm just going to go through my slides. According to 2017 Taiwan Climate Change Science Report, Taiwan has experienced a higher degree of climate warming over the past century compared to the global average. So according to reports, the effects of climate change are causing increasingly frequent droughts in Taiwan. Experts predict that experts predict in the next 20 years, Taiwan will experience a decrease in average raining days and increase in rainfall intensity.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I don't know that extreme weather they like to say this in international meetings, conferences,
Yeah.
too much or too little water, which means flooding or drought. Yeah, too extreme.
Yeah.
And I know, I do know, and I do believe Taiwan experienced droughts.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't feel that we are experiencing drought. Can you give us some example to remind me?
So like this year, we don't have a lot of rain. We don't have a lot of typhoon to bring the water to the country because most of the water resource are from the rain. And typhoon, there will be the most resource of water. And yeah, I think it doesn't matter.
Supposedly that we're experiencing droughts, but
Yeah.
somehow I don't feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, actually I do because in my workplace, yeah, we have the we don't have water in the bath sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the government just stop deliver the water to
Where do you live?
Nanjing.
Nanjing?
Yeah.
Just near this.
How do you guys experience?
That's because every household,
Uh-huh.
each household, they have a
Water tower.
Yeah, the water tower.
Water tower.
So they have a backup.
Oh, they have, but
So
you
you
guys.
wouldn't feel
leave-
the drought.
Uh-huh.
But in public places, they
Oh.
actually do suffer from this kind of issues.
Oh.
Yes, but actually I think it doesn't make sense because we are in the like how do I say like how does it-
Tropical,
Yes.
yeah. It's always supposed to have more water than the very, like Canada or
Uh-huh.
yeah, but they are not faced. I didn't hear. I have never heard anything about this happened in your country. So
Canada is experiencing very serious, severe,
Right.
no, extreme weather, the wildfire. You guys know about, you can check wildfire every,
yeah, well,
yeah, every year,
Yeah.
wildfire.
Australia.
Australia too, yeah. Wildfire and then, the wildfire California too.
Yes.
I have a student who lives in Seattle, and when he takes pictures, the whole sky is like orange. The wildlife. Yeah, I mean we don't experience something like that, but we still grow. And what you're saying is the government stop?
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
And we call that water ration.
Maybe, yeah.
RATIO.
Yeah.
Ration.
And so at the same time, the water will affect the electronic.
Effect.
Electronic.
Oh, yes.
Electricity. Power. Yeah. So.
Why? Why power? Why electricity? Why lack of water? It should be easy. Why lack of water will affect electricity?
Yeah, why? I didn't do this kind of experience. I didn't have this kind of research.
Why water shortage lead to lack of electricity? It's actually pretty easy. It's just,
Maybe
Use
some
the
of
water.
what about
Usage of the water.
maybe some of the power is water.
But it's a very little amount. I will show the status here.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think I might be wrong, but I think in some places water, electricity is generated by, hydropower, 水力发电.
Oh.
And if your dam, 水坝 doesn't have enough water, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
Generate.
They are connected.
Yeah.
They are connected.
No water, how do you splash?
Yeah.
Make the turbine turns, generate electricity.
So it will bring on because we are, according to a report, the effect of climate change are causing increasing frequent drought in Taiwan. So in the next 20 years, experts predict that we will experience a decrease in average rainy days and increase in rainfall intensity, and with an estimated 20% shortage in domestic water supply and a 40% shortage in agricultural water supply, drought are likely to become normal.
Become known, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what.
I heard beauty shops, beauty shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they complain about it because when there's water shortage, they need to spend extra money to call the water truck, 水车, to bring water to them. Beauty shop, 美容院she will find. Yeah, because if government won't stop offering water, they will stop from themselves first. Or gym, in the. Oh yeah, I know in gymnasium. I heard of some guys they don't get to take shower in the gym.
Yes.
Right.
Hoping have
They just go home and take shower.
Yeah.
Just never take a
They don't offer. The government will stop offering water to them. Okay.
So actually, the international organization has some solutions for this, but I'm going to
You
say
have COVID?
no.
No. So why do you have runny nose?
I don't know. Always for 20 years. I don't know. I don't know.
What's that? So close to you, so let me put on my mask.
I've already get it.
You can get it for second time.
Yes. Almost.
A lot of people get it multiple times.
Yeah. But this is not because of that. I have been having this problem for
Allergies.
22 years.
22
Like
years.
hay fever.
Yes.
Like hay fever.
Yeah, is it like hay fever?
No.
Like for specific seasons?
Yeah.
That's
When
like it.
when the weather change, I'll be like.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So facing the impact of climate change has become a global challenge, and governments around the world have been announcing net zero carbon targets. However, there is a lack of ambitious concrete actions. So, organization called IEA released a special report presenting a.
Can you tell us what IEA stands for? It's very important.
I got this in my list,
You don't know it?
but I I deleted it because the name of it is too long. So
I
No,
guess
it's
it's
not.
International
Energy.
Association.
Yeah, agency.
Very good. Yep.
Yeah. Again, tell me.
International.
IEA stands for International Energy Agency.
Yes. Because we're gonna show you that later.
And presenting a feasible pathway to achieve global net zero carbon emission by 2050. So actually, in Taiwan, we use the coal-fired power mostly,
Yeah.
and I think to reach the goal of net zero carbon target is still very far away. So here.
The same with almost all countries.
Yeah. So how to solve? Sorry. Yeah. And so how to solve the problem? I think is to find a substitution energy, like a green energy. So I will show you
By the way, we usually said alternative.
alternative.
Yeah, alternative energy, heat energy, which means green energy, and renewable energy. So you guys, alternative energy, you know that, right?
All right. So you can see it in this website. They have like the wind power.
Wind.
My pronunciation sucks.
Wind and wine.
Always pronounce things wrong.
You want to drink wine? No.
I quit it. Yeah, and then I quit it. It's not good for my heart. I have some heart disease.
That's very quitting is very difficult.
Um,
What you did, you weren't really addicted. Not bad.
When you feel like you're very close to death, you realize that
Good job. I know it's very hard.
and the solar power here. We have some water, and
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's why water shortage has to do with electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that we are facing a lot of challenge nowadays still, and we can educate people to save power. Like in my workplace, they told the kids, because I work in preschool, and then they told kids don't use the water so often or something. I don't know whether they do it or not, but whatever. At least we say.
Okay.
And I think we can cooperate with both government, business, and the people sectors. Like last week we said it's a triangle,
Yeah.
but I forget what people said.
Civic.
Yeah, civic.
Civic.
Yeah, civic sector. Yeah. So it's a challenge for everyone. So we need to cooperate to face it. And if everyone are willing to do it by themselves, and I think it will solve the problem faster. Yeah. And
Do you guys have to pay water bill?
yes, a lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Usually, because one of the problem is our water, water price is too cheap, way too cheap. That's why we waste water.
I'll get like $200 for a month.
That's a
I
lot.
don't know, it's a lot of money.
That's,
Two months?
that's not a lot.
That's
If
not a lot.
you have to pay 2,000, you will save money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one time I go to sleep. I went to sleep with the open water in my bathroom.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so safe power.
Safe power.
Important. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is our presentation. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Big round of applause. Thank you. Okay, good job. Okay. We'll go next. Yes, please. Lucas.
Yeah, should I show the presentation
Sure.
and the video one?
Video and she, I think she already showed it somewhere. And trustworthy TA already.
This one.
Thank you. I don't know why he did this topic. This is not the topic.
Yeah, okay, to sum it up, maybe I can tell you guys. Okay.
Mic check, 1, 2. So Lucas basically told us what is ESG again, but well, that's not the topic for today. Maybe I can jump straight into the correct topic. Oh, Texas. So he took Texas as an example. So we all know that back in maybe 2020. Let me check the fact check date. Back in February of 2021, Texas experienced an unprecedented winter storm known as the Winter Storm Uri, which led to a severe energy crisis. So Texas has never really experienced such a dramatic shift of weather. So yeah, they did have a very significant and some sort of a catastrophe in that state. So the result in a surge energy demand for heating, while simultaneously causing disruptions in the state's energy infrastructure. So the state's power grid, operated by the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, which is called ERCOT, faced challenges as power generation from various sources, including natural gas, coal, wind, and solar, was severely affected.
Yeah, you didn't mention the heavy snow. We all know Texas is very hot.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that year.
And that year, especially, people wasn't expected. So I believe many people did die from that period of time. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, especially it was during COVID, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So people, I think, people weren't like really that. How to say? They couldn't really help each other as fast as they could. So that's another thing that should be mentioned.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, because of COVID, like especially during that period. So, maybe I can skip this. Wait. Well, actually. Okay, anyway, maybe I can just start with it. So in response to the crisis, various measures were taken to address the immediate challenge and develop long-term solutions. Here are some examples. So as you can see on the screen. So first, let's talk about short-term relief efforts. So when ESG came in, anyway. So local authorities, nonprofit organizations, and community members set up warming centers and shelters to provide
temporarily relief for those without power or adequate heating. Food and water distribution efforts were initiated to assist and affect individuals. And second, mobilizing resources. The state government, along with federal agencies, deployed additional resources such as energy, emergency generators, bottled water, and food supplies to support affected communities. Mutual aid agreements were activated to bring in assistance from neighboring states. Yeah. So third, infrastructure upgrade. So this is almost like an essential. I believe I did add this this topic, this thing in my presentation too. So infrastructure upgrade to prevent similar crises in the future. Texas aimed to invest in the improvement and weatherization of its energy infrastructure because back before 2021, they haven't really experienced such a thing before, right? So it includes measures like insulating power plants and natural gas facilities, upgrading transmission and distribution systems to enhance the infrastructure. So fourth, diversification of energy sources. So before Texas was heavily reliant on natural gas for power generation, which has severely impacted during the winter storm. Because of what? Because the oil is frozen, right? Yeah. The oil was frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah. So therefore, it couldn't be used. Sorry. Efforts were underway to diversify the energy mix and expand renewable energy sources like wind and solar. Battery storage systems were also being explored to enhance grid reliability. Actually, there's another one.
Does he have the pictures of diversified energy?
Yeah, he didn't put it. Maybe I can look it for it. Diverse.
Texas really hot. So
Texas.
Solar.
Yeah, should be
energy
handy,
option,
right?
Yeah. The option. I don't know about wind. Is it windy in Texas? I don't know.
I have no idea actually about that.
Yeah.
No, of course, that's not nice. Nuclear is always a good solution.
Yeah. Very controversial.
Yeah, very controversial. So, to sum it up, it is important to note that the response to the energy crisis in Texas is an ongoing process, and there are ongoing discussions and actions to address the systematic issues and build resilience against extreme weather events in the future. Oh, yes, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Quick round of applause. Lucas, represented by Ben.
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Jeff. And today I'm going to talk about the extreme climate in China, and we focus on the Suzhou, and are facing the extreme climate and weather. And the two biggest problems are global warming and climate change. Suzhou are getting more and more serious on this problem, and yes, the top 10 polluted city in the whole world, and China including the 9 of them. And yeah, and
First 9. I don't even know the source of this. Who did this rating?
according to
Yeah.
the
Who did the rating of this?
according to the
What is the institution?
Cross
交叉遗存计划。Oh, I see. I don't know. Do you know the English? Okay, so the most dangerous places affected by extreme weather have the top 9 in China. Oh my God. Number 1 is Jiangsu. Oh, I didn't think of that.
yes, and because Jiangsu,
Flooding, mostly. Flood. Is it flood? 洪水.
No,
No. It's about the
extreme climate or weather and like
yeah, extreme weather,
No,
drought or
because many factories are built in Jiangsu, so they product a lot of things that will pollute the air.
polluted air.
Yeah. Pollution air.
Oh, okay. Oh.
yes, and Jiangsu is the most important productive city in China. So every day they use a lot of energy, so they produce a lot of carbon dioxide to pollute the air.